Hey guys, I'm retired Navy SEAL Chris Sajnog and founder of the New Rules of Marksmanship training system. In this video, I'm going to give you a few tips on shooting a pistol with one hand. Now let's go ahead and get started.
Joining me now is retired Navy SEAL sniper Chris Sajnog.
What are some reasons that you might shoot a pistol with one hand? Well, there's actually a lot of them. And in law enforcement, in the military, you mostly hear people talk about, well, if you have an injured hand, you might need to shoot with one hand. But there's a lot of other reasons that could come into play. For instance, if you are holding on to a relative, maybe you have kids and you need to hold on to them, protect them, keep them back. Maybe you need to hold on to a railing on a stairwell or something. Maybe you are texting, maybe you're driving, whatever it is. I'm just kidding about those last ones. But there's lots of things that may only allow one of your hands to come to the party when it's time for a gunfight, okay? It's definitely something that you need to practice and learn, but it's not as hard as many people think. And with these tips, hopefully you find that it's easy as well. All right, so tip number one is to keep as much of your shooting platform and your shooting position the same. So if I am in my standing shooting position with my pistol, all I want to do, if possible, is just remove that support from the system. And now I can do whatever I need to do with this other hand. And unfortunately, what you'll see a lot of people do, and some firearms instructors will actually teach this, is that you want to cant the gun, which is not good because your body is used to the mechanical system you already have set up. People will teach you to push your shoulder out and shoot sideways like this. And what you're doing there is you're giving up your strong chest muscles and back muscles in favor of supporting the gun with your smaller deltoid muscles. So you don't want to do that. You still want to keep everything packed in and tight the same way you shoot. Again, just keeping everything the same as when you shoot. Now, the other thing is you have what's called an inner limb response. So that basically means you cannot reach full grip strength in one hand if you also do not squeeze the other hand. And this also comes into play with exercise. So people, for instance, that break an arm can exercise with the good arm and they'll build muscle in the other arm. That's called an inner limb response. So we want to make sure that we have good grip on the gun with the one hand that we're using. So with that, you'll see I take my hand and I'm just going to squeeze it. And I do it like this because I did martial arts for most of my life since I was 12 years old. So I'm used to doing this. But if you have kid on, you can grab that. You can really grab anything, but just squeeze that hand. Now, with the cant that people teach, if you feel it's just a lot more comfortable to cant the gun, go ahead and do it, but it's usually only going to be a few degrees. It's not going to be gangster style like this, okay? You still want to be able to use your sights and everything else to be able to hit your target. Now, the next piece of advice I have for you, something you can try, is rather than keeping your thumb straight, some people find it better to turn their thumb up. So rather than keeping it straight like I normally shoot here, bring that thumb up. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a little bit of extra pressure on that side of the firearm that you've taken away when you take that hand away. So next up is, because we are taking away some of the support of the gun by removing that hand, we want to make sure that we are really torqued in with our wrist. So what I mean by that is you want to make sure that your wrist is turned forward like that. And here's why. When the gun goes off, it's going to go like this, right? Because it's going to come up. Here's our hinge point right here. So we want to get our hand up as high as possible on there. And then we also want to put as much support down on the bottom of the grip as possible. So to do both of those things, all I need to do is push my wrist forward. So I'm kind of cranking it forward or torquing it forward. And that's going to help give you a mechanical advantage when you're shooting one-handed. All right, so the last thing that I want to show you in this video is something that you need to think about if you are switching hands and shooting with the other hand. Now, of course, you want to do everything the same on the other side, but what a lot of people forget is to switch their feet. So for instance, if I shoot like this with my right hand, if I want to switch to my left hand, now all the power that's going to come back through this when the gun goes off is not set properly, but it will be set properly if I shift my feet. So I'm mirroring everything. I'm mirroring my upper body and my lower body or my platform. So now I have a stronger shooting position. All right, and when I shoot left-handed, I do cant the gun a little bit. It just works out better for me, but it's also because I switch to my left eye and use that to shoot when I'm shooting left-handed. So you can try that out, but either way, make sure you're practicing these things, practice at home, and then when you've got it down and you feel comfortable, of course, go to the range and practice it there. But either way, I hope you've learned something today, and until next time, keep paving your path to perfection. Hey guys, if you like this video and you want to learn more, I put together 20 videos with the best training advice I've learned over the past 25 years of training others, and I want to give those to you absolutely free. Just click on the iCard that just popped up or go to chrissajnog.com/free videos, and I'll not only send you those 20 free videos, I'll also send you a free PDF copy of my New Rules of Marksmanship Manifesto, which is the framework for everything I teach. So here's what I want you to do right now. Click on the iCard or go to chrissajnog.com/free videos, and I'll see you on the other side.